So I just did something so magical I wanted to share with you. It felt so good. And I had a lot of instant gratification is going to be a word. And I had some just great things happen the minute I had done it, which I just why I wanted to share it with you. I've just arrived at the Gold Coast, and I'm down just staying with a friend, and I want to share with you this morning before I got here one of the things I did, and last night actually. So I've actually been doing this over the last 2-3 days, but I really got into it last night and this morning, and that's clearing the clutter. And when I'm talking about clearing the clutter, I'm not talking about the house, although that's beautiful to do. And you know that sense of satisfaction when you do clear away the clutter, or you do your wardrobe and you get it into a beautiful space where you don't have anything old around. It just gives you that beautiful lift, and you go out and you have a nice shopping and you add to it. You start adding freshly because we change and shift a lot. We change and shift. And our social media is really important. We put a huge emphasis on our social media, and we're on it a lot, probably too much, a lot of us. But one thing I want to say is that, you have to, like anything else, clear to attract the new. And when you create the space by clearing things out, it actually opens you up to attract the most beautiful things. And I know for me, last night and this morning, as I said, I've been doing a whole lot of social media cluttering. I've been going through my Instagram. I've been going through my my YouTube. I've been having a look at my podcast. I've been going through just all aspects. My website, I've done a big revamp of my website. And I've really been simplifying, and simplicity is being a big thing that's been coming through for me. And not only that, it's clearing out old energy. I've had a lot of like when you have things within your life, it's like when you have certain things that you hold on to, they actually have from your past, they have a certain energy attached to them from when you actually got it or received it or had it or did it. Same as memories, they've got different energies attached to them. Your social media is exactly the same. And when you build certain things within your life, you have them at the time from how you are and the identity that you are and how you create it. Same as friends, you attract them from where you are then. And some people come into your life for a long time. Some people come into your life for a short time. And some people come into your life forever. And that's just absolutely perfect because, we're always moving and shifting and changing. And one thing I noticed when I was on my social media, I was cleaning it out, is that it had a lot of old energy. I could feel this like sticky energy attached to it. And I knew that it was time, as I'm raising my vibration and as I'm moving and shifting into a different space, and I'm about to do something that is really big within my business, that it was time to clear out some clutter. And it's the same thing that happened when I shifted from my days where I was doing a lot of alcohol and that sort of thing, and I shifted a lot of my external environment to fit the new identity that I was. And my social media is the same because I'm about to shift my business. So I have gone through and I have done a really big clearing. I've done an audit. I've done a look at it from a fresh perspective, from the new level of that I'm stepping into, from the new embodiment and the new identity that I am, to be able to move into this new space in my business, which is it's huge. It's really, really big for me. It's a big investment in my time, in my space, and in money. And I know that is absolutely perfect. But to enter into that space and to attract what I need to attract, I have to clear out. I have to clear out the clutter. I have to clear out my environment. And it's an environment like anything else. I talk a lot about the internal world. Well, the external world is very important as well. And it's definitely when you're about to up level and you're about to move into this different spaces, and you realize that you're about to embody a whole new way of being, a whole new way of feeling. And I have stepped into a really new identity, probably in the past 2-3 months, and I'm shifting again. I can feel I'm shifting again. And you need to keep shifting to hold the energetic field for what you're moving into and who you are and what you're creating and what you want to embody. So we're always shifting and moving, and we don't shift and move within ourselves, internally and externally. We get that bit of staleness. And that's when we get into that real comfy zone, and we're wanting that next level, but we can't seem to shift. It's because we've got very comfortable. and we have certain things around us that we like, and that's our environment. Our social media is exactly the same. I realized that when I started moving through it, that there was a lot of things that had to change within it. And I did my Instagram friend list, and it was just like, wow, this is just not, this is just, it's I don't know how many versions of me ago. But the one thing I did in my Facebook is I went through all my groups and I cleared them out. I went through the pages that I'd like and I cleared them out. And now I've just started doing my Facebook, my friend list, and I've cleared it out. And I've noticed that there are things that are in there that, and people that are in there that I just, number one, I don't know. And they don't, they don't hold the right energetic energy for me moving forward. So it's a really good thing to do to clear your social media, because we look at it so much. It's like, I no longer watch TV because I don't like what comes on the TV. It doesn't serve me anymore. Your social media is the same. Make sure that your social media, especially your Facebook, if you're on it, is happy, it's vibrant, it's joyful, it's uplifting, it's in a space of who you want to be. Because if we have a news feed that is down and dreary, and it's not fitting for the emotional vibration we want to live in, or what we want to attract, or who we want to attract, or what we want to embody within ourselves, then you have to clear it out. It's so important, because when you pick up your phone and you're looking at your news feed and there's people or there's things that are coming onto it, even sponsored ads. I get rid of sponsored ads now. I'm like, that does not serve me, so I don't even know what's on my feed. I keep all areas of my life really clear of clutter. Clear of clutter, clear of things that don't serve me, that don't lift me up, that don't hold me into that high vibrational energy, that don't serve me. And when we are looking at our social media, we are consuming it. And remember one thing, that when you're same as when you're watching TV or watching a movie, your mind does not know if you're actually living that. So when you're reading something or when you're looking at something, your mind is actually living that, because we live through our visual. So when you're watching a movie that is really scary, your body is holding an energetic field from that. It's holding the emotions from that. It's holding the feelings from that. And you can't, remember there's that saying, you can't unsee what you see. I don't want anything in my field to be of a negative feeling for me. I don't want it to be of something that's not going to make me happy and bring me into that beautiful love space. So if you're not liking anything that's on your social media, get rid of it. If anyone that is on your social media that's not serving you, unfollow them with love. This is your TV. This is, you get to have who you want to have on it, and keep it really clear of clutter. And when you do this, when I started unfriending people, I had the friend requests I started getting in the last 24 hours have been soul aligned. Because when you clear out, you make room for new. And that new is whatever vibrational energy you're in. So when you're in that beautiful vibrational frequency of love and joy and happiness, and that's what you're going to attract. When you're owning that you want a new level of worthiness and people within your environment, then that's what you're going to call in. It's taking ownership of your world, of your field, of your energetic environment. It's really important. So you don't have to have anybody within your field that you don't want to. So I really felt cool to come and say that. Clear the clutter from your social media, because we spend so much time on it. It's become our TV. And that's a whole different friggin'... it's how we're communicating at the moment. It's how a lot of us are actually... with the lockdowns and everything, it's a lot of the place that we're going to get that community, to get that feeling of other people. So when your news feed is of something that's going to bring you into a lower dimension, you need to clear the clutter. You need to clear it up. Have it happy, vibrant. Because what you're filling your mind is so important. So important. And if you're deciding to spend time on social media, then have it that it's a place that you love to come to, that's going to lift you up, that doesn't bring you down into those lower dimensions, into those lower emotions. It doesn't trigger you. It doesn't piss you off. Have it so it's so happy and just loving. Actually, that's what I'm thinking about doing with my podcast, is calling it something completely different and just getting on and talking my truth. Just talking. Just talk. My podcast, I was doing a lot of interviewing, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to name it Truth with Lisa. And just get on there and just talk, because, yeah. Anyway, I'm very restricted on here from certain things I can say because, yeah, well, you know. Anyway, so I just wanted to say, go through, clear out the clutter, clear out your social media, have it so it's happy and vibrant, do exactly, you know, and we're coming into spring, so do a huge friggin' spring cleaning of everything. Clear, and make room for the beautiful to come in, for the new, for the vibrant, for what's going to serve you, for this new identity that you're stepping into, for the new level of you, for the new level of worthiness that you're calling in, that you deserve. Have the courage to let go of things that aren't serving you. Don't be fearful of the repercussions, because this is your world, this is your environment, and it's so important for what you're feeding your mind. And you get to write it exactly how you want to. If we live our life by everybody else's rules, then it's not our life. Be okay to let go of the old so the new can come flooding, and that new is going to be so beautiful, so magical, so wonderful. All right, my darlings, sending you so much love from beautiful Gold Coast. I will show you a bit of it tomorrow. We actually went for a beach walk with my beautiful friend Narelle. It was 2 hours, and we talked a lot, and I'm a little bit tired. So I'm going to send you so much love, and I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hey. Thank you so much for watching my video. If this resonated with you, make sure you hit like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my magical videos all around manifestation, holistic healing, spirituality, and why I show and tell you why I call myself the Life Architect. Sending you all so much love.